What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be going on a little figure hunt to a couple Targets, a couple Walmarts. I'd like to find some AEW figures, some new Ultimates, but let's see what we have in store. Alright, first stop of the trip is Target, and this Target has been remodeling for forever. I'm not too confident they're going to have anything new, mostly because they haven't stocked in forever. They do have some new Amber Collection figures for Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, whatever you want to call it. Really cool, but I just can't get into this because there's so much stuff, and I would really want to collect the vintage. They also had the new Battle Cat from Revelation for Motu, which is pretty cool. I still haven't checked it out on Netflix. They also had this Batman and Robin, LeBron James and Bugs Bunny set, which I thought was really cool. They both speak. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't understand the Batman and Robin thing, so I guess I'd have to watch it to see. They also had the Land Shark vehicle for Masters of the Universe. I haven't seen this, only on Amazon. So it was surprising to see some of these new items in this Target that really hasn't stocked in literally forever. For WWE, they had nothing. They had the Viking Raiders basics, 3 Elite Drew McIntyres, bunch of basic Finns and Jeffs, and of course China. Looking around here, nothing new. A bunch of Beyblades, obviously, but they did have this Odin from Thor, which I thought was pretty awesome. I was seeing if they had any other figures, and I grabbed one thinking it was Thor. It's not, it's just Odin. But still a pretty cool figure. I love the box. I love the artwork on the side. Very cool. It's got the Thor poster on the back. Great detail in the figure. Always love these Marvel Legends. But again, it's not something we collect, but it's always cool to look at things and just see what's coming out, you know what I mean? Especially if it's stuff you don't follow. They had this Loki down there, Transformers, the usual stuff. Couple new DC multiverse things that I hadn't seen before, but I also, again, I don't follow it, so I don't really know what's coming in and out. As I was leaving, I noticed that they had Bobby Heenan, so I wanted to see how much they were. They had 3 Bobby Heenan figures for $9.99. And honestly, like, I know he's been warming the shelves for forever. I'm surprised that they're not sold, because $9.99 for an Elite is really good, especially for customizers who want to use it for stuff. Came over to the Pops. Nothing was really new over here either. I didn't see any Ultimates. They had the Dune figs. They had a couple new Pops in DC Multiverse, but nothing that, you know, was too new to me. They did have the Team USA Dream Team, Karl Malone and David Robinson, which I thought were pretty cool. They're Target exclusives. I'm not sure if there's other Pops in the set that are Target exclusives or if it's just these two, but always love the Dream Team. Next up, we hit up a local Walmart, and it was looking barren. They didn't really have much on the shelves. They had these new Joker and Robin minifigs from Batman, but, you know, I think I've seen the Robin before. I'm not sure I've seen that Joker. They had the Ghost Popper, which they always do, because it doesn't seem very many people are into the Ghostbusters, except for older collectors, I guess. Coming down the aisle, I noticed they had this Bleacher Creature of Roman Reigns, and it's a Walmart exclusive that comes in a box, which is pretty cool. The original ones used to have like a small box on the feet. These kind of go up halfway up the figure, and I look over, they had this Stone Cold Steve Austin. He has his chain, the Stone Cold shirt, the jean shorts. Really cool. You guys know I'm an Austin mark, but I just don't have a lot of room for Bleacher Creatures. Recently, I was talking to somebody on Instagram, and I found out that they're the designer of Bleacher Creatures. And we were really hitting it off without me even knowing that. And then he just thanked me for supporting the line and stuff like that, which was really cool. And he showed me some upcoming stuff that is not out. And some of them are so sick that I might have to make a little bit of room. But for those Walmart exclusives, I'm not going to do it. The same old basics, the same old elites. 81 is rotting in this Walmart, unfortunately. Cena, Seth, the usual guys, Jeff Hardy and Finn Balor. They had Batwoman over here. But yeah, guys, nothing really new. Another day, another Target. It's funny. I came down here expecting to see a bunch of other stuff. They had a couple things I wasn't expecting. Riho, and then I looked up. They had the Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. I got excited thinking I was going to get both Stone Cold and Ric Flair, but they only had Stone Cold. So obviously I'm going to pick up my favorite, the GOAT, my favorite wrestler of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I had this on pre-order at Amazon.com. Once I bought it, I quickly canceled. I still have Ric Flair, but I'm hoping that I could find him in store. If I could find a figure in store, I always prefer buying in store at retail as opposed to online because you get to pick what you bring home. Other than that, they didn't really have anything wrestling-wise. Here's some pops. Look at these shelves at Target. I know that they're redoing their whole stores in some areas and redoing their resets for toys, but this is so sad to see. Nothing on the shelf. Came over to the collector's section, was trying to see if there was anything new. They had the Billie Eilish, the Stan Lee stuff, some Gremlins, and then I noticed over here at the Pops, they had the Kramer figure, but it doesn't seem like these Seinfeld Pops are really taking off like I expected. I really thought people were going to be into them kind of the way that they were with the Friends, but again, nothing really here besides the Austin. And last stop of the trip, came over here, and of course, it was the same old wrestling stuff, AEW belts, the typical basics, Eric, Ivar, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Finn Balor, Lacey Evans, Jeff Hardy, Kevin Owens. They had a bunch of Bianca Belair, Angelo Dawkins, Nakamura's, but then I turned around and I noticed these Ninja Turtle sets, which were awesome. They had Rocksteady, which was Rocksteady and Bebop were always like my favorites. I don't really know why, because you know, as a kid you're supposed to like the heroes in the half shell. But I gotta love Bebop and Rocksteady. They had the Leonardo, but noticing this, I had this party wagon as a kid, the original, and this looks like it's the exact mold, which is just so nostalgic to me. I almost wanted to pick it up, but what am I gonna do with a party wagon? Even the box is the same as I remember from a kid. I'm always a fan of re-releasing old toys in new ways, and this just really brought me down memory lane. No Motu stuff. Came over here to see if the end cap had new basics, and of course, it did not. They had Drew McIntyre, Andrade, Kevin Owens, Sheamus, Jeff Hardy, you name it. The usual guys we're seeing everywhere, they had them. So unfortunately, didn't leave with any wrestling figures. Came down the aisle hoping that I could find maybe a Turbo Man, but they had none. Was checking out the new Marvel Legends, which is really cool. They had the Doom. But again, nothing was really too new. One of my favorite figures that Marvel's done is this Arcade. I don't know why. I just love the big bow tie, the green shirt underneath the white. It just really pops me. I'm big on color contrast and stuff like that, and I just thought it looked really good. As I said, I'm hoping to find a Turbo Man. Came over to the collector section, but nothing was really standing out again. They had Newman from Jerry's Apartment. Over here, they had some Deadpool Pops. Came over here, and they had some interesting these like alien eggs that come with minifigures from Loyal Subjects. I never saw these before, but I thought it was a really cool idea, very unique. I always love minifigures and new ways of working stuff into retail, and there's the figures that you could find inside. Pretty cool. They had commons, rares, such like that. Came over to the Pops, but again, they're not really stocking Pops, and it seems like the Pop section keeps getting smaller and smaller at all of my stores. As far as Ultimates, they pretty much only had the original Pennywise. Always a good-looking figure. It's just not one of my favorite movies. And here's LeBron. All right, guys. So that's all the time we have for our figure hunt. And what we picked up is this Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. One of the things that we wanted to pick up. I did have this on pre-order from Amazon, but obviously I canceled it because I got it in hand. He comes with the hat, the shirt, the vest, interchangeable hands and heads, the belt. Very cool figure. Is this Ultimate Austin to me? I would prefer it in jeans and stuff just because that's how I like my Austin figures. But he is a wrestler after all, and he does come in trunks. So looks pretty good. I wish they had Ric Flair, but maybe next time. So hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeel. Pick up the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, available now on Amazon.com. And if you make any purchases at HeroesHideout.com, use code FigHeel to save 10%. Take it easy, guys. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeel. Check out my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Head over to Heroes Hideout for all your figure needs and use code FigHeel at checkout to save 10%.